Hey guys, I'm gonna make another meatless dinner for tonight, and these are the ingredients that you'll need. I'm making some sauteed cabbage and mashed potatoes. So first I'm gonna peel up my potatoes. They didn't have any Yukon Golds or Redskins, which is weird. Kroger usually has everything I need, but hey, I don't know what's going on. I did get it delivered to me, so maybe the shopper didn't even realize what was going on, child. But I'm gonna peel up my potatoes. You can use whatever potatoes you prefer. I prefer Yukon Gold for mashed potatoes, but I mash all of them. I mash every potato. So I'm gonna peel these up. I'm gonna probably use all 4 of them. They're decent size. They're not super huge. And I'm gonna peel them up, and then because this is the first thing I did, child, because you gotta boil it halfway to the moon. Especially since I don't have one of those fancy gadgets to smash it. So I boil it for like maybe 30-40 minutes until they're completely soft. So to the potatoes, I'm going to add some salt, because you do want to salt your water, and I'm going to cover it and allow it to cook. While my potatoes are cooking, I'm going to get the prepping and chopping, child. It's been a minute since I've done one of these chopping segments showing you guys how I cut something up. I don't know. I just feel like you guys are not really interested in seeing me chop something, and so I just usually skip it out. But in light of making this dish, I feel like I need to show it. So when I get down to the end, I always cut the core out just like this. You could cut the core out in the beginning, but I started off, and then once I get close to the end, that's when I'll cut the core out. I usually cut my cabbage kind of thin. I don't like those big, chunky pieces. I know a lot of people, they prefer for their cabbage to be in like big chunks, and that's fine too. It doesn't matter, same recipe. And now I'm going to move on to the pepper, which is one of my favorite veggies to chop up. I just go right around the core and get the flesh off, and then I chop it to the consistency that I want. I'm going to chop it the same lengthwise, according to how I chop the cabbage. And, you want everything to be nice and uniformed. And so this is how I'm going to chop it. I'm also going to be using a poblano pepper. A poblano pepper is not hot, but it is flavorful. It's right over there with the other bell peppers. You can't miss it. It should be in every supermarket. I don't think I've ever been to a supermarket where I did not see a poblano pepper. So, yep. To me, a poblano pepper tastes like a jalapeno, but without the heat. So I use it in like the cabbage. I have other cabbage recipes on here. I use it a lot. And like soup, stews, I just like the little flavor that it brings, just my taste. They're also great in scrambled eggs. So I also chopped up a shallot, and that was it for prepping. Now for the corn, I cleaned it up, have it in a pot of water, and I'm going to use this soup mix right here. Y'all see what it say. I'm not going to repeat it. Child, I don't know when they're going to change the name of this soup. It's been the same name since I've been a kid in Jamaica, but here we go. We're going to pour the whole entire packet. We're also going to repurpose this broth. I do have filtered water here and some butter. I do have filtered water, so I can repurpose this broth once the corn is cooked. So right here I have the cabbage and all the veggies prepped. I got the poblano, the carrots, the shallots, the pepper, and we're good to go. Once that's set to the side, I'm going to be using sour cream, half and half, butter and parsley, salt and pepper. That's it for the mashed potatoes. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Y'all, I told y'all about my delivery. Look at that. Look at that. They're going to bring me a fat-free half and half, y'all. Fat-free half and half. I don't know, y'all. It's like it's a big difference when a man versus a woman does your shopping. So anyway, you want to warm up the half and half and put it into your potatoes while they're nice and hot with the butter, the sour cream, the parsley, the salt and pepper. Yes, I'm heavy on the pepper because I love it. And now I'm just going to smash. Now right here, I can tell I'm going to need more liquid, so I'm going to add it. Keep smashing. Smashity smash, smash, smash. And then it's going to be perfect. But y'all know, it's your potatoes. You can make it however you want to. This is just how I kept it simple, because I want all those natural flavors. So this is how the corn looks. They're nice and flavorful, full of flavor because of that soup packet. You don't need to add salt or anything to this because the soup packet is very, very flavorful. Once that's done, now I'm going to start on the cabbage by melting down some butter. You can use olive oil, coconut oil, whatever oil you prefer. I like butter. So now I'm going to add the shallots, the poblano, the peppers, the works down in here. And first of all, the base alone and the garlic. I'm sorry, you guys. I forgot to mention the garlic. You know, the base of your cabbage is what actually makes it. You know, the cabbage comes with nothing. It provides nothing. So you want to make sure your base is always good. I seasoned this up to taste with Maggie and black pepper, and that was it. But this is just the first layer of seasoning. Now I'm going to add my cabbage all on top, just like I'm doing here. If you don't have Maggie, just use bouillon powder or all-purpose seasoning. No biggie. Don't make a big deal. You're good. I had leftover parsley. I threw that in there. Some more black pepper and some hot Swiss. You can't make no type of vegetable without hot Swiss. Okay? You need hot Swiss. Now I'm going to mix it up a little bit, cover it, and allow it to cook. Now, remember that broth from earlier? I told you guys I'm going to repurpose. I usually do not add liquids when I saute my cabbage, but because this is the only thing that's going to be with the potatoes, I wanted it more juicy. And so I decided to add some of that broth with the noodles and everything, because, you know, it has those little baby noodles in it. I added it right down in here and mixed it up. I've never done this, but it was so genius. And I promise you, I promise y'all, if you make this recipe, do not get rid of that broth. Use some of it down in the cabbage, mix it up, let it simmer a little bit more, and you're good to go. It was just so delicious, you guys. No, I'm not vegetarian or vegan. I just, these days, y'all, I'm tired of eating chicken. I'm tired of eating chicken. I'm tired of eating beef. I'm just tired. And I just wanted a couple meatless meals. No big deal. I'm not going vegetarian. I'm just showing you guys what I've been doing. So I'm going to add the delicious cabbage down on these smashed potatoes with the corn. Look how good this looks. It was filling. It was delicious. It was hearty. And I tore it up. Look at that juice in the back. I tore it up. So you want to add some hot Swiss. And then you want to dig in. Period. Okay? And that's water. I have water in the back. Because I wanted water. And this is how it looks to you guys. Like, come on. Look at that bite. Look at that. Oh, not me tapping my leg. Look at that bite, y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you for your support. And I'll catch you on my next video. Bye.